Hey, good morning. And I just realized I should make a video after the gym because this time I'm awake, lighting's good, and yeah. So anyway, I just finished the workout, and then for the second time in a row, I go ahead and go to the gym and look at the comment section and see somebody big that commented. The other day was Mr. Beast, and then today was Internet Anarchist. He went ahead and actually take a look at my video, liked it, and then he messaged me on Instagram too, and was like, oh, this is a really cool video, so thank you. This is a nice feeling to go ahead and get that. He also did mention the editing was a little wonky, which I do agree with. It's not the best editing. It's not like Sunny V2 Internet Anarchist level. It's definitely better editing than a beginner, but nowhere near that level. And I think it's probably a little bit better than my current editing, what my editor has. But I know it can improve, and that's what I always want to work on and just constantly get better and better. And I think it's one thing I realized is when you have a person working for you, then it's a little bit difficult for improvements, just because if they're set to one way, then that's what they're going to go ahead and do and produce this because you deem to like it. But whereas if it's your own thing, you're always going to be constantly trying to improve. Whereas if they try that, maybe they do something that you don't like, in other words, that I don't like, then he has to go ahead and go back to it. So then the creation process can be a little time consuming on his end. So I'm trying to see it with what his point of view is. But it is what it is. Hopefully production value gets better slowly over time. And also I realized one thing I want to do is simplify the editing for the background. I like how he puts different backgrounds in the videos, but I think maybe just like a black screen would be fine, so the background isn't like the main focus, because after viewing it again, it looks like it can be a bit distracting. Whereas when I see like Sunny V2 and Internet Anarchists, their background looks a lot cleaner. I mean, their background is literally, I don't think they have a background, it's just very zoomed in. So yeah, that's that. And as far as plans for today, definitely get going on my script. At this point, I was trying to keep count of how long the script takes, but I lost count at this point. But hey, it is what it is. And some future plans that I have for the channel is I want to go ahead and bring on guests to talk about basically any tips they have, any advice, and realistic approaches to growing a channel, whether it be a personal or a faceless business, whatever. I don't really know how to integrate that correctly into my channel, whether it would be open a new channel, just have that directly for that, or just put it there, or not even do it at all. Some guests I want to have John Chorus. I think he's my likelihood of getting John Chorus is much greater as of this moment. Another one would be Matt Parr. I'm not sure of his availability, but I think it'd be really cool to go ahead and chat with him, put him on, make a video with him like that. Internet Anarchist. Obviously nothing with his face because he's faceless, so it'll remain that way, but I think it'll be cool to go ahead and do that. And yeah, those are the three people on my mind right now at this point. And then I did have one more person in mind. He was somebody from my past, from the dealership. He started working at 18 at the dealership, was where his friends went ahead and basically just went to college, didn't really know what to do. After the first year, they're in debt, whatever. He went ahead and did the dealership, or went to dealership, became a car salesman, and was doing really, really good. So much so that he like built up his business in a way where there's clients coming to him. He uses outside advertising a lot more, like Facebook ads, and I think that's really important for people to go ahead and see that, hey, if you don't want to work, or if you don't want to go to college, then there's other alternatives. You just have to work even harder, but because of that, you're also able to succeed much faster, get that money. And then he's in a position now where he can go ahead and take that money that he's earned in these past, what was it, maybe 3 years? Yeah, he's been a car salesman longer than me. 3 years, and then invest it into something else if he wants to go into business. And he's in his early, I think he's probably like 21 at this point. But yeah, I think his story is really cool. That was one of the people that I was trying to learn from, just because he came into the industry new, like, what was like maybe 6 months after I came, and then he started crushing it immediately at Hyundai. So yeah, those are some thoughts. Maybe these thoughts are too skewed and too distracting as per my previous video of focus, but I think that has like it's a funner aspect because you get to interact with these different people and just share what you've learned, and I think that'll be really helpful. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Do you think this is worth pursuing, or should I just not? But yeah, anyway, have a good day or night or evening, afternoon, whatever, and talk to later. Bye. I messed up my English.